Alola, Galar, and Hisui. All three of these regions come with their very own regional forms and even evolutions to previously existing Pokemon. Well, now it's time to reveal the new set of regional forms native to the Larimar region. What's up, Lumiose trainers? Lumiose Trainer Zach here, and the time has come to finally get back into Pokemon Larimar, my fan-made Pokemon region based on the Dominican Republic. There are a total of 17 new forms in this region, with most of them being done by my friend Oscar Belmonte. Now let's not waste any more time and get started. We'll be going over the new forms in Pokedex order. So first up is Larimarian Meowth, a pure fighting type with the ability Technician and the hidden ability Sheer Force. After being released into the wild, this breed of Meowth has become more independent to survive in Larimar. As a result, they have become the dominant version of Meowth in this region thanks to their newly adapted strength. Then we have its evolution, Larimarian Persian, a pure fighting type with the ability Technician and the hidden ability Sheer Force. Because of the different Pokemon in the region, Persian have become more wild and aggressive to protect their territory. They typically avoid humans, but will not hesitate to attack them if they get too close. Their paws can strike just as hard as a Machamp. I really wanted a bipedal fighting type, as Pokemon is kinda lacking that, so making a regional Persian that was based on Puma seemed like a good fit. It's not really based on a specific fighting style, but more on the fact that it's just a really strong wild animal. Next, we have Larimarian Lapras, a water and dragon type with the ability Refrigerate and the hidden ability Hydration. Mysterious energy from the lake it resides in has given Lapras new power. In Larimar, it's able to awaken and embrace its true draconic form. They are said to be the guardians of a legendary Pokemon. This form takes a bit of inspiration from Lapras' original design, where it seemed a lot more fierce and aggressive. I thought it would be cool to kinda take that to further develop its dragon traits, as it's already been associated with them before. Then there's Larimarian Pelipper, a water and ground type with the abilities Water Compaction or Drizzle and the hidden ability Storm Drain. They prefer swampy areas and will hide in the mud to catch their prey. They have now added Pokemon like Shellos and Wooper into their diet. This Pelipper would evolve from normal Wingull that can be found in the Larimar region. Their inspiration comes from the brown pelican that can be found in the Dominican Republic. Following that, we have Larimarian Delcatty, a fairy type with the ability Q-Charm or Pixelate and the hidden ability Magic Guard. At night, they make sure to lay down in a spot with lots of moonlight. Absorbing light at night allows them to make the most out of their fairy type abilities during the day. This one doesn't really have any real world connections or anything, I just thought it'd be cool to have a fairy type Delcatty, to be honest. I really like how the neck pillow design is like a scarf now. That's a nice little detail I wanted to add. Then there's Larimarian Spoink, a psychic and water type with the abilities Own Tempo or Swift Swim and the hidden ability Moody. They live near the ocean to find pearls much more easily. They learn to spin their tails in order to keep their hearts pumping to make up for their lack of bouncing on the water. Then they evolve into Larimarian Grumpig, a psychic and water type with the ability Own Tempo or Swift Swim and the hidden ability Moody. They have become really fast swimmers thanks to their fully developed tails. Their mischievous personalities cause them to bump heads with Floatzel constantly. They have an intense rivalry. Now in the Bahamas, there's literally a beach where you can chill and swim with pigs. That was the inspiration for these forms. Since Spoink's Pokédex entries sometimes mention how they're in the search for new pearls, it kinda makes sense for them to be by the ocean, as that's probably the best place to find them. And since we gave Grumpig a propeller-inspired tail similar to Buizel and Floatzel, I figured these Pokemon would have a bit of a rivalry. Fun fact though, I actually made the Spoink form myself on Photoshop. It was fun. Next is Larimarian Trapinch, a pure bug type with the abilities Arena Trap or Compound Eyes and the hidden ability Strong Jaw. They dig their pits in bushes to trap unsuspecting grass type Pokemon. Their strong bites can sometimes stun their prey, making it harder to escape. It then evolves into Larimarian Vibrava, a bug and dragon type with the abilities Levitate or Compound Eyes and the hidden ability Tinted Lens. Its enhanced eyesight allows it to see its prey from miles away. It uses the tree surrounding it to bounce and amplify its ultrasonic waves. And then it reaches its final stage, Larimarian Flygon, a bug and dragon type with the abilities Levitate or Compound Eyes and the hidden ability Tinted Lens. Known as Predator of the Woods, even bird Pokemon fear it. They are very invasive and will use their wings to blow huge dusts of pollen in the area. The goal of these forms was to finally give Flygon the bug dragon typing it deserves. I know a lot of people wanted a Mega Flygon and I'm definitely one of those people, but I don't know, I decided I wanted to go with a more natural bug version of Flygon, so that's why I went with the regional form instead. I think these came out really well. I made the Trapinch and Vibrava forms on Photoshop, but Oscar is the one who designed Flygon, taking some inspiration from Monster Hunter's Astalos. Pretty sick if you ask me. Now we have Larimar Tropius, a grass and ground type with the ability Chlorophyll or Harvest and the hidden ability Ripen. They dig their bodies in the ground to absorb more nutrients for the fruits they grow. People tend to enjoy their fruits more than Pokemon do. However, both use Tropius' leaves to shade them from the region's strong sunlight. Now if you know a thing or two about Dominican culture, then you can clearly tell that this Tropius is based on a plantain tree, or plátano for my Hispanics out there. This was such an obvious form to go with since Tropius' whole thing is that it grows bananas, so I thought for my Dominican based region it should grow plátanos, plain and simple. Then there's Larimar Patrat, a pure dark type with the ability Keen Eye or Analytic and the hidden ability No Guard. It's very vigilant at night and hardly ever blinks. It learned to stay up all night due to his predators and Larimar. It evolves into Larimar Watchog, a pure dark type with the ability Illuminate or Analytic and the hidden ability No Guard. Although they illuminate their bodies for their own safety, they have been known to do so for their own selfish gain as well. It's advised to stay away from a malicious Watchog or you might go blind. For Larimar, I really wanted a regional variant that could be found early on, you know, like Rattata and Alola or Zigzagoon and Galar. So I decided to give some love to the Patrat line, cause God knows he wasn't getting it anywhere else. I feel like his whole glowing gimmick was never really shown off too much, so I decided to make it the true focus of these new forms. They basically glow in the dark now. Next is Larimar Woobat, a psychic and fire type with the abilities Flame Body or Flash Fire and the hidden ability Synchronize. They live in dark volcanoes where they use their psychic powers to control the heat in the area. They surround their bodies in a layer of hot air to protect themselves. It then evolves into Larimar Swoobat, a psychic and fire type with the ability Flame Body or Flash Fire and the hidden ability Synchronize. Mastery of Fire allows them to control the temperatures of their ultrasonic waves. They can melt solid steel just from the sounds they create. These forms are based on the minor red bat that can be found in the Caribbean, which includes the Dominican Republic. Both of these were made by me in Photoshop. And lastly, we have Larimar Helioptile, an electric and rock type with the ability Dry Skin or Rock Head and the hidden ability Sandstream. They are easy targets because they sleep in the sun all day, but their tough skin makes it difficult for predators to succeed. As a result, Helioptile is able to peacefully move to a new place to soak up some more sun. This one was also made by me, but its evolved form Larimar Heliolisk was done by Oscar. It's an electric and rock type with the ability Dry Skin or Rock Head and the hidden ability Sandstream. It can release shards of rock just by spreading its frills. Because of this, many Pokemon stay away from it. If the frills don't manage to scare them away, Heliolisk will unleash a devastating shock. These forms are based on the Rhinoceros Iguana, which can be found in the Dominican Republic. And there you have it, all the new regional variants for the Larimar region. Next time, we'll be going over the entire map of Larimar, going over the inspiration for all the locations, where to find some of these Pokemon, and maybe even reveal a few new ones as well. So you do not want to miss that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, cause that video is coming really soon. Until then though, make sure to live your life to the fullest, and have yourself a damn good one.